So, friends, we are going to start a new chapter today from the book The Eternal Validity of the Soul, SETH Speaks. So, chapter 19. So, the title here is Alternate Presence and Multiple Focus. So, the title itself reveals that in the present moment itself, there are multiple movements, like multiple presents, like we see, like we will understand as we go into the chapter, we can understand it. So this and multiple focus, see, like alternate presence and multiple focus. Alternate in the sense we know, like not this one, but shift to another situation, to another perception. And we do have that multiple focus, not only one at the time, but we have the multiple focus. So here Seth Master says, he explains about our consciousness. See, like Seth Master is such a master that he, from all the chapters, so what we have read, what we have gone through till now, he explains, he tried to make us to know about ourselves, all the wisdom. He says that you are that, you are not this body, don't limit yourself. So from all the chapters, so whatever he says, he discuss about the dreamer self. that is not separate, it is it reveals everything about you. You have everything, all the abilities that to perceive things or to understand. Don't limit yourself to this physical body, to this birth, but you have taken multiple births. And he explains about the consciousness, especially the consciousness. So the consciousness, don't limit your consciousness with the thoughts and with your feelings, and don't stick on to this physical reality. The consciousness is separate, different. And he explains, he won't pick only this particular person has these abilities, but he says like all human beings, so everyone has this all of us, we have these hidden abilities, right? So never think like this is not, this doesn't belong to us. Okay, so he tries to explain about the time, about the space, about our birth, everything. So here in this chapter, he again explains about the consciousness. So he says that beside our normal waking consciousness. So what is this normal waking consciousness? It's like the usual one, how we we are conscious about the physical world, and we are conscious about some a little bit of consciousness be divided, be part in when we take you know not the whole, we are not working with our whole consciousness, that we have to realize. We are not at all working with our whole consciousness. So we are ignoring a part, and we are being in one limited consciousness. So one part of our consciousness, we are working with our only a part of our consciousness to deal with this world, to deal with the reality, the physical reality, and to handle ourselves, right? The handle ourselves means our emotions, thoughts, feelings. So he says this is like normal consciousness. So we are aware of something, like we are aware of our own selves, we are aware of this. So this normal consciousness, there are there is another level of consciousness that is very close to this normal consciousness. And here very close in the sense, it is not like he is not dividing our consciousness, it is not apart, it is not far away. See, easily we can understand, like in the same house, see, like we will be maybe maybe like we sit in one room, okay? for example, thing like there are 6 rooms in one house, in a house. So we are staying in one room, and we are exploring that room. We are being in that room for continuously. So it's like a adjacent consciousness. That means like adjacent room. It's not separate. It's not like going away from the house, leaving the house here. It is just an adjacent room. Okay. So in our consciousness, we have some adjacent consciousness that is just beside our normal waking consciousness. Okay. It's not separate. It is just add on. So we are shifting our focus a little bit. So uh, we are just exploring the other room. Okay. So it is not something which is that beyond. So we do it, but we are not aware of it. So he says that's called besides our normal waking consciousness, and there is another very close of our awareness that's called A1. A1. It's capital A1. A1. So he named it as A1. That's called A1 consciousness. Not he, it's called, he said like it's called A1 consciousness. So when we enter that state, all the time without, he says like you enter that state all the time without noticing. So it's like we feel like it's so normal. It's almost same like normal consciousness, but A1 we can experience things. So what is this speciality of A1 consciousness? So A1 A1 can experience things more vividly and clearly. So here we can sense things. We can sense some like our inner feelings. So everything like more cautious. So with more clearly, okay, and vividly. So this you may sense things that your usual awareness misses, he says. So here we understand it. So in a for example, this is a pen. Okay, if I am holding a pen, so I see this is a pen. But when I am so when I shift my focus a little bit, I go into that pen. That means I explore the ink which is present in the pen. Okay, the point. That means we perceive things even more clearly, that we can understand it. That means we are going into that. Okay. So that's what. So what is this? In this A1 state, we perceive our body or someone else's body more directly, almost from the inside. Okay. So here he says like we do have that ability that our part of our consciousness takes the image of ourself, but it's a very small. See, like in old movies, if you said like India's like old movies, Indian movies, so they can either go big or they can either go small. That's called arima garima. So it's like a different siddhis we call. So here, and also like certain movies in English movies, uh, you know, if you have watched the this Ant-Man, okay, in Ant-Man, what they do, they shrink the physical body of that person, and he becomes very small. And this small person can go into the hole, can explore what the other person doesn't. Okay, this Ant-Man, if you want, you can watch the movie, right? So as from Avengers, or these are the movies. So this Ant-Man can go. So he is very clear. So he can clearly understands that room and what they are talking about, and he can see the minute things, isn't it? So this is not something that the science does. So this science is already within us. He says one part of our consciousness takes the image just like us, but in a small. So this small consciousness, this small person, this is not physical, friends. This is not the physical person going to shrinking the body, but our part, see, like it's just an image, like a photo, small image. We zoom it, or we just keep it like in a small, like zoom and in and out. Okay, so this small image of us, okay, it has a complete awareness, and it is like consciousness. It is completely aware of what it is doing. So this small part of us can explore our body, or either this individual can enter into others body to heal others. And here we should not heal others, but it has we have this ability. Apart from this side, the other side, we should not heal others. Okay, so this person, so this individual can explore, so can see, can enter into others body, can see the inner body parts, and we as well, we can sense it. We can see, either we can see with our inner eyes, or we can have the vision of a clear picture of that particular part in our body, so physical body. Okay, this is not something weird, friends. So when I read this chapter, when I started reading, it's like completely out of box for me. So I reread it like 2-3 times, then I understood, then I went into my own experiences, then I you know then I connected certain dots. So we'll explain it. So here we perceive our body or someone else's body more directly, almost from inside. It's not outside. We'll go into that physical body, one. And the next thing is, we can sense physical conditions or problems and even help heal them. Like see, like when this is introduction, so we will go into the deeper and go into deep discussions later on. So here what this A1 state is, so one, we can enter into others body or even our body. And the second thing is, the we can sense physical conditions in sense, whatever the situations we are going through, the circumstances, we can clearly explore that situations. That means, like, see, like situation or circumstances may be in certain a bubble. Okay, bubble, and we are in that bubble, in the sense we are completely encircled. So we are completely engulfed with that emotion, with that feeling, isn't it? When a situation comes, we will completely take that situation, based on the person as well, but it is unique, it is different from individual to individual. But in certain circumstances, what we do, so we completely take that emotion, we will be in that situation like on a whole. So in this, what is this A1 does, A1 consciousness, we come out of that bubble. Okay, we come out of that bubble. That means that we can understand. So when we come out of that bubble, we understand that situation, we get the complete picture of that situation, not getting attached with the emotion or feelings. Okay, so this is how we can understand things, friends. So see, like uh, yeah, we get disturbed. If we get disturbed, it's okay to get that feeling or emotion to get disturbed, but after certain time, so give yourself certain time to become normal and then come out of that situation. Like meditation helps that. So don't think about the situation in the meditation. Do meditate, but that meditative energies helps us to come out of that bubble, to understand what is exactly going on. Okay, so, and we can easily get solutions either in the dream state or in the other way. So some, whatever the source may be, but we do get solution. Just come out of that bubble. That means come out of that bubble in the sense, balance your emotion and detach from that situation. We can do that. So here certain physical conditions, or say he said like problems, even we can help and heal them. So how we can heal the problem? So how we can healing the problem means either we are getting completely out of it, so or like see, like we can get the clear picture of that, or we get solutions for that problem. So here, and next thing is, you can change or influence images in your mind with more control and clarity, he said. See, like so the same thing. So some like we get influenced by the outer situations, the problems. So what this A1 consciousness does, it goes into the mind, okay, and it changes. So physical, so this individual, this small one, can see what's going on in the mind, or how this pattern emerge, what is the pattern of this thought, and what is the root cause of this. So going deep into us. Okay, so and next thing is, we can understand events from a broader and clear viewpoint. So this is the advantage. So this is what the A1 state does. Okay, it's like use small clues. So small clues like a feeling in your cheek, a gesture, or certain way, that we focus our eyes to recognize it when we are in A1 state, A1 consciousness. See, like he says, what he said in the beginning, we does this. So we experience the A1 state, but we are not aware of it. That means we all do have these abilities, and certain abilities will pop out with this state, in this state. So when we are in A1 state, we do get certain abilities. We can explore our abilities. Oh, maybe I am having this confidence level, I can deal with this. So how this willpower, or say like self-confidence will emerge, certainly all of a sudden we feel happy, all of a sudden we feel something like, okay, this is the solution. How we are getting this feeling? So that means unknowingly we are touching that A1 consciousness. Okay, so but here he says, whatever it is unknown for us till now, he is he is giving a clear picture. So this is what happening in you. You does this unknowingly. From now on, we can be with that A1 state, isn't it? See, like see, like if a person who doesn't who likes books, you know, so when he shifts his house to another, to so like some other area, to other, and maybe some other place, so he thought maybe he is thinking to get some books from here and there. It is far away. But what if someone comes and tell him that adjacent, it's very near, there is a big library, so that he can use, or so that he can get books of whatever he wants? Then how the person feels like, isn't it? So he is like, okay, I can use of this library, isn't it? So till then he is not aware. He is getting books from other friends, and these friends, they are getting from library, the same library. So if this person gets the things like, okay, maybe I need to get that person, I need to contact this person and get the books, and there is no choice, so he is getting the information, but that means books. But when he knows that he is having a library, so these people, they are getting from that library, so he will make use of that library, isn't it? The same way, we are unknowingly, we are experiencing A1 state. So here, when we know that we can do all these things, we can explore things, we can get the clear picture. We want to knowingly, we can be in that state, isn't it? We can, like much time we can give a lot, we can give time for us to be in that consciousness, A1 consciousness, isn't it? When it is good, when we think it is good, we want to be in that state, isn't it? So when we know the advantages of it, so we try to explore, we be in that state. So that's what that's what he is trying to make us. So you make use of that with awareness. Make use of A1 consciousness with awareness. Okay. And what this state helps, this state can help us to view the physical environment more freely, solve problems more effectively, and explore inner perceptions or imaginative experiences with greater detail. So this is what this A1 does. And it that if we practice entering this state, he says, like, you can use it to understand your body better, experience peace inside yourself, the peace, and even feel a sense of unity with all living things. This is A1 consciousness. And see, friends, A1 consciousness is not the whole consciousness, it's just a part of our consciousness. And think about the value, think about the importance, the potential of our consciousness. Our consciousness is so vast, and only a part which is called A1 is more powerful. And think about rest of the consciousness that we have, isn't it? So we are that. Again, remind yourself continuously that time by time, like we are that in sense we are the greater consciousness. So when we think about that we are the greater consciousness, within fraction of seconds we'll shift from the denser frequency to the higher frequency. That's what I do. So when it's so common to go low, so immediately I shift my frequency, immediately I shift my focus to the higher things. Okay, this is immediately we have to come out of that bubble. So this A1 consciousness, so unknowingly we all enter in that A1 consciousness, but from now on we will enter it knowingly with the full awareness and practice it, entering into that state. So how we need to practice? When we are totally in that emotion, the outer circumstances, balance yourself, come out of that. Okay. So people say, like, it's not easy, nothing is impossible. I won't say that it is that like everything it is easy. Yes, it will sometime, it will take time. For me also it took some time, but when we know, we can come out. It is the ignorance that will stuck us. It's our own ignorance that we will stuck in that particular situation. We will stuck in that bubble. So when we know the door, yes, we do have this certain door, then we will use the door, isn't it? So here, use your own doors, like A1 consciousness. So even you forget about A1, this is A1 or what is this? Even he divides that A1 into A1A, A1B. That's later we can discuss. So here forget about A1 or. So you just come out of that bubble. You just come out of that room. Okay, and think that I can do, I have that willpower, and with full awareness, okay, with full awareness we can deal the situation, we can deal the physical issues, anything. So like we can understand our body. So how we can understand our body? That means, for example, see, like sun rays, when we like magnifying glasses, when we place magnifying glass and on a paper at near the sun rays, maybe sun rays to fall on that glass, what it does, all the sun rays, so it will come to one point. That magnifying glass, what it does, all the energy, it centers the energy of that sun rays, and it will burn the paper, isn't it? The magnifying glasses. So here What the same way here, with just like the magnifying glass, what A1 does, so entering into the A1 consciousness means we focus all our energy. Okay, we just point that energy, we combine, and that will become one, and we will focus on that particular part. Okay, just try it. We can speak to our body. If you're getting any ache in the body, any pain in certain parts of your body, sit close and focus on that part. Talk to that. When we completely focus, okay, this is not meditation. This is completely different from meditation. It is not meditation. It's like bringing your attention, complete attention, onto that particular part. Okay, so we have that line. So wherever the the focus goes, like the energy flows. Attention, wherever our attention goes, there the energy flows. So the whole of our energy will focus onto that part, and we can heal that. That's what we have, that ability to heal our emotions, heal our physical pain, physical body pain. So here we completely focus like a magnifying glass. And this is what alternate present means. Alternate present in the sense, in the present moment itself, we are shifting our focus. That's called alternate present. So alternate present, we are not forgetting, we are not completely ignoring the present moment. If that we feel that pain, at the same time we focus on that particular body part. Simultaneously it is going, and that is what alternate present means. So in the present moment, there are different alternatives. So we focus on other alternative, and when we focus on that particular body part, we can, where the energy flows, we can understand what it is happening, and we can understand, we can commute, we can communicate, we can communicate with that body part. See, like if you're having knee pain or stomach ache, in the stomach, in one area you are feeling certain pain. So focus your attention on to the complete that part. Talk to that part. See here, it is possible because because in the past, so I experimented it. So like I did it. So it's not like a practice. It's like unknowingly, see, like unknowingly, that's what happened. So when I got to know, when I read this chapter yesterday, then I connected to that experience. Okay, what we do that. Okay, but what we do, certain people, they only focus on the pain. When you focus on the pain enhances. It's a science, isn't it? So we are focusing on the pain, there the energy flows, and we feel that pain more. Instead of the pain, you focus on that particular part. And what happens, when I did that, so in one part, so it started to answer me. Say, this is what happened, this is what you did. So then I started to listen to that message, what it is giving me. We can do that. We all have that ability. We all have this A1 consciousness in us. So here, that time I had pizza. So I used to get stomach ache after having that. I don't know why. It's like normal things. There are simple vegetables on it, and the dough is also fine for me. So later, when I connected with my stomach to that particular, so completely I'm going into that. So I can't see the inside picture, but I can feel that I am talking with my intestines. So that intestines is giving a message that whatever the cheese that will be present on the, it's not about the vegetables, it's not about the cheese. You are having the problem with the cheese. The cheese doesn't, it won't get digest. That's what it is giving me, giving me a clue, just like a pain. in the form of a pain. So our body, it messages us, it gives some clues. So we have to catch that clues, we have to understand that clues. So with that clues, we need to go to the root cause. So then it made me understand, so this is the problem is with the cheese. So when I avoided it, later I even experiment. Okay, let me see. I won't immediately believe. Okay, I will take certain time, I will experiment it again and again. So when I had only vegetables and all, I was totally fine. So when I googled it, so what happens, the cheese doesn't get digested. So it's like it sticks to the walls of the intestine, it won't get digested. So these walls of intestine, it's like a rubbery thing, like cheese is like rubber, it won't get digested. So when it is stick to the intestine, so it gives me pain, it gave me certain pain. So this what that means, when we focus, our body heals, we can heal our body. Or either when we focus all our energy, the cells, the movement, the pattern, whatever the cells, the pattern that gave us pain, it there we can, we can, the cells, the new cells will born. So it emerge, so new cells will start to grow, the healthy cells will start to come. So in the next session, we'll go into the much deeper understanding of what is does, and it has the creativity and emotional understanding. This A1, when we use that A1 consciousness, we have the creativity, emotional understanding, relaxation, peace, self-healing. What now what I share, self-healing and meditation and deeper consciousness. Even meditation gets better and better. So we'll discuss these points in the next session, friends. Till now, thank you so much for joining. And thank you all. So don't underestimate yourself. Okay, we have potential, high potential in us and abilities, right? So thank you all. Then if you have anything to share, you can unmute, or we'll meet in the next session. Thank you, Anushree, madam. Yes, Mamtaji. You can unmute yourself.
Am I audible?
Yes, Mamtaji.
It was really a beautiful session, and the message from the master SETH, it was so so light to me. And how you explain and how you present that, really, I'm deepest gratitude from my side. And it was so clear. It was so clear means. I was experiencing so many situations when you are going to explain that in every present, there are so many. That was so much stuck for me that I want to share one experience. It also becomes like in emotions also. Yesterday, just I don't know why I was crying, just tears were coming from my eyes. I don't know why. So at that time, I asked for myself, Mamta, why are you crying? Or are you crying for pain, or are you feeling happy, or you are connected to something, or you are in the deep gratitude? What's going on? That I asked for myself. And what you told, no, that there will be a message. There was a deep attachment with my family. That was the message came from that at that time. So that deepest, I was trying to get rid of that emotion. So I was trying from so many ways. So that is what healing happens. Just it went on. So I felt so happy. Then I was saying thanks to that situation, and I was telling the thanks to that eye drops. So that tears, thanks to the tears, thanks for the situation, for everything. Thank you for that. And so many it happens like that when we go on deep. What you told is just you got an example. You explained the example of the pen. Just we were knowing that yes, pen, it will write, there will be ink, and this is the process, and we'll use for this one, that one. We all, we know that. But when we go deep on, then when you told that AI consciousness will go deep, then the mechanism go inside,
Mm.
and about the point, and about the ink, and what is the structure inside, that all goes on. So thank you for satsang for every time, because this satsang makes these all masters give the wisdom to go inside ourselves. Inside, every time we get enlightenment. So every moment there is an enlightenment, I think so. And when yesterday there was I went for dentist, and there was a root canal appointment for my teeth. At that time, there was so deep. Just there was it pained a lot. It pained a lot. Just I told, like that I told. Then the doctor was telling, be calm. Yes. At that moment, I switched on, and I changed myself. Oh, yes. Thank you for the teeth. It has found out the right time and the right doctor. It is healing. And thanks for the karma. What has had happened to that body in so many, in any forum. So thank you. I shifted my consciousness, shifted, and I was so relaxed. The pain was in the same way, but I was relaxed. So when you told this, and I was thinking about yesterday's situations. Yes, it's very real. It's very real. Thank you, universe. Thank you, Master Shardaji. Thank you, all the masters. Thank you so much.
We must say thanks to you, Mamtaji. So, sharing your experience, it adds more detail to the whatever the wisdom we have shared today. Thank you so much for sharing. So friends, let's all meet in the evening then, the next session. Thank you all and have a great time. Namaste.